it is what it is, man. And it's going to be a new life. And, you know, look at these stand-ups that are going out right now. I would have hated to be in Atlanta Saturday night.
That would have been crazy.
Trying to get out Sunday. We don't know what's going to happen in any city at any given weekend.
Didn't the riots a couple weeks ago kind of stunt a little bit of the shows that were out there? Like in Houston? Yeah. They fucking, they canceled shows. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen. I mean, right now is a time where, like, you got to sit back and just look,
Gabriel's doing the right thing. There's a lot of guys that just said, listen, we've rescheduled once. They just got a call. They pushed it back. Gabriel made whatever. Go to Forbes. You don't need to go out this year.
Right.
You don't need to put that stress on himself. There's a lot of guys who need to go out that you think the same thing. You know what? I got a wife and a kid. Maybe for 6 months I'll eat it and I'll go to fucking Valley Ford and sell cars for 6 months. Still do comedy locally. Still do all the clubs and everything when it opens up. But that you got to adjust this. That's all this is. It's just a fucking adjustment.
Just switching gears right now. Because I know a lot of people want to be got to be out there for the fans. They're going to be out there first for the people that go out there first. If not, they're going to forget about you.
They're not going to forget about you.
That's, I'm sure that's a factor.
You know what? I'm not going out. Guess what? They're not forgetting about me, and I'm not forgetting about them. They know. If they know anything about me, they know I'm 57 years old. They know that, I have hypertension. You can hear it on my voice that I have the beginnings of emphysema. So whatever you want to think, you can think. You got to go away to be missed. You got to go away to be missed. So that's it. This shit is showing up in your town every year. And expecting people to come to your shows and all, I don't expect nothing from nobody. My concern, to be honest with you, isn't even my safety. To be honest with you, it's a little bit of my safety. I don't want to bring nothing home,
right? And
I don't want to burden my wife by getting sick or getting hit in the head with a brick in fucking some town that I go to because somebody wants to riot that night. My concern is really the audience. I would hate to get a fucking Facebook from somebody saying, hey, man, I went to your show last week at the Improv, and 3 days later I tested positive for COVID. Unless you're a fucking moron now, you're retracing your steps.
Yeah.
And you're watching where you're going, and you're being a little bit open-minded. Not open-minded, but
reasonable.
There's 19 people in that circle with masks on. One of them's got to have the HIV. He had it. One of them's got to have something. You know what I'm saying? Why go over there? Hello, how you doing? Hey, where you going? I got to go pick up the kid. Fuck you. Go fuck you. And some people, yesterday I went to the park with my daughter Saturday. I saw some people having a party. Do you know all of them had face masks on? And they did a social distancing. And, there's people who care. There's people who don't give a fuck. I respect you, too. I think if I didn't have a wife and a kid, I'd be a hypocrite to tell you that I wouldn't wear dick.
Right.
I would be out there. I'd be in Vegas right now getting hit with that fucking protester breath right to the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. If you're going to go to a party like that too, Coco, it's like, fucking, why don't you just do that party through Zoom? What the fuck?
I'll tell you what. I got to be honest with you. I don't want to do nothing through Zoom.
Shit's horrible, huh?
I tried Zooming with my friends from high school the other night. Just for a difference. I was like, how many nights can I go to the office and listen to stupid music? My friends are having a Zoom. Maybe this will cheer me up a little bit. It's been 20 years since I've seen half these guys. Bro, I just had to pull the plug. First of all, my internet doesn't do well between 5:30 and 7 for some reason.
Probably the height of everybody using it.
My internet just doesn't do well. It's a little sluggish. After dinner, I have an hour to put my Weight Watcher points. And fucking, it doesn't stick. I got to shut the phone off. I got to find the fucking whatever. So it was stuttering. What is that called? Lagging. And then it just got lost. And I was like, you know what? Once it lost, I was like, that's a sign from God to tap out. I didn't realize I was going to one guy. Then I was going to one guy. And it was just not for me. And Zooming is not for me. If you got to do it, you got to do it. I'll try my best to wrap around it and make it interesting, but It's not for fucking me, man.
Some of those, like, podcasts, you got to do it because of distance. That's what we're doing on the What's Up Fool podcast right now. But when motherfuckers go to the length of doing comedy shows on there, that's where just like, you know, that shit's going to last there forever, too.
Listen, I wanted to break. I look forward to this break. I didn't know this break was coming.